As the technology gets cheaper and cheaper to harvest these energies, it's going to be as cheap as cell phones. The energy's free. The sun off your roof is free once you have the technologies to grab it, or the wind off the walls of your building. So that's pillar 2. Pillar 3 is the tough one, storage. The sun isn't always shining. Sometimes the wind blows at night, but you need electricity during the day. They're intermittent energies. So we have to have hydrogen to store these energies, like media is stored in digital. Renewable energies are stored in hydrogen. So if the sun hits your roof in your house, you grab a little electricity from your solar panel. If you have some surplus electricity, put it in water. The hydrogen comes out of the tank. When the sun isn't shining on your roof, convert it back to electricity. So that's pillar 3. Pillar 4 is the communication link. We take off-the-shelf internet technology and we convert the electricity and power grid of Europe, and hopefully Canada and the world, into an energy internet. It acts exactly like the internet. So when millions of buildings are collecting their own green energy on site, storing it in hydrogen like you store media and digital, if you don't need some of that electricity, your software can direct you to sell it across an energy internet from the Irish Sea all the way to Central and Eastern Europe.
I can access it.
Just like you create your own information stored in digital, shared online, you can access it. And pillar 5, the last pillar, is plug-in transport. Electric vehicles are here, fuel cell cars, buses, and trucks in mass production 2015. So we can plug in our vehicles anywhere and get green electricity from the grid, or sell it back to the grid. These 5 pillars alone are simply components. It's when you connect them and create an infrastructure, a node, in every city, every suburb, every rural community, you have a completely new grid like the internet, but it's an internet for energy.
Now, you mentioned that this is a plan that the EU has adopted, and we know of all of the financial problems that the continent is facing. Now, do those, and especially the austerity measures that is being advocated from a lot of centers, threaten this plan?
What it does is it forces us to move more quickly on the plan, because what we're realizing in Europe is austerity is not enough. We can make cuts, and there is waste, but cuts alone don't create a new economy. Let me share an anecdote. When Angela Merkel became Chancellor of Germany,
And you're an advisor.
Yeah. Well, she asked me to come to Berlin the first few weeks of her government to help her address the question, how do you grow the German economy and create jobs in the 21st century? Now, remember, Germany is the most robust industrial economy per capita by far in the world. When I got to Berlin, the first question I asked the chancellor is, Madam Chancellor, how do you grow the German economy, or the European Union economy, or the global economy in the last stages of an energy era and an entire industrial revolution built from it? So even with austerity, if we're stuck in a 20th century second industrial revolution where the energies are more expensive, the technologies are old, and the infrastructure is falling apart, there's no opportunities.